Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 mk2, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Today I want to talk about making drums, especially hat, kicks, snares, a little bit punchier. I see people sometimes are like, hey, I got like this kit. It's kind of quiet. How do I make it kind of cut through a mix? And the first thing to note, I know I've talked about this before, but we can see here, we're peaking out at about -6 dB. And we are going over USB-C out to in, and that means that the OP1 is going to be sending at the loudest volume. So what do we do? Well, let's just start goofing around here. Let's exit first. I want to throw some effects on here. So the first thing I want to do is let's get vinyl sim. We'll go compressor 100. I don't want any noise or flutter. I just want the compressor. Like, whoops. I was going to say, I just want to check level, make sure it's 100. So with this setting, we should immediately see we're hitting 0 dB, which we are. I want to go to bus 2. I want to turn isolator on. Let's really pump up the low end, and we'll cut down, we'll eliminate the high end and get the mids low. So you can hear it's like knocking a little bit more. That's what I was kind of going for. So let's do this. We just recorded to the pad 13 here. It's got a bit more tone, timbre, definitely a lot more low end. I think this would probably cut through a lot of mixes a little bit easier, but it depends on what you have for your bass. But let's just do the same process for a snare here. We'll use this one. I kind of like this one. So we're going to do the same thing. I want to come in and do vinyl sim again. But this time I'm going to go to bus 2. I'll still use isolator, but I don't want a low end snare. I don't want to eliminate the low end, but I want more mid. Maybe even accentuate the high. We're going through this through double effects, so if you want to hear this normally, whoops, we'll need to go. Which I think that sounds good. We'll go record this. So we've now got just a kick and a snare. I want to do the same thing again. We're going to do the hats here. They're closed and an open. This time though, I don't want to use the 303 vinyl sim or 404. Let's go to cassette sim. I want to tweak the tone. Yeah, I don't want any hiss here. I'll go low age. Do like 9 sounded good. Too much filtering. So I'm good with that, but I do want to add another effect because we're just trying to do some some extra sounds here. I'm gonna go filter and drive. I probably won't cut off all the way up, but let's listen. I'm not liking the resonance here. We could switch to a high pass filter. And again, I'm just listening to see like kind of what do I like with it. I feel like we've taken too much of the high end out. I think the drive's probably... It's like a weird kind of sound there, but I kind of dig it. So what I'm going to do, we'll just record this. And you might have seen that it went to -6 dB or maybe a little bit over. I don't want the hats because they're the higher end, or the higher the frequency, the lower you typically want them in your mix, because they get really loud and piercing. So I'm good with this. We just need to go toggle those effects back on. So I'm going to go MFX to get cassette sim, go to bus 2, we'll go filter and drive. Since after you record, they auto shut off. So there we go. We now have, I can turn that back. Whoop. Turn that, oh my gosh. Turn that back on. So just holding remain. So we got a little bit of a drum kit here, and I do think these would punch through a bit more. They're just louder, and we've tweaked them a little bit, giving it some sound design. I'm going to leave this here. We'll come back next time, keep playing around, but everybody, I just want to say thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good, and peace.